Is there something you need to say?
Just like before, this is what we talked. Tell me what year you used to win.
I also did a little research.
Holy cow.
Can you read what other word is with Nikki? Hello everybody, this is Dom from Upstate Supernatural. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. And this is our last week testing the EVR. If everybody in the chat could let me know, I just kind of want to take a poll. If you'd like me to go next to the Infinity box or the Heaven box, you can also leave comments below after the video is done. I don't believe with any live video you can comment below it. You can only comment in the chats. You can also tweet us at Upstate Ghosts, or you can find that right at the upper link on our YouTube channel. I'd like to thank Scott Latia, my Paranormal Corner, for being in here with us, Mary Dallas, Doppelganger, Paraghoster, Lucifer Ron, Paraghoster, I believe I already said your name, bud. And yeah, if you missed, every Thursday we do live spirit frequencies. You can view that on YouTube. You can view that also on Ustream through liveparanormal.com. That's live spirit frequencies. You can chat with us live during the show by going to LPTV chat, and you can chat right with us during the show. For any individuals that may be new to the show, just to introduce the different things that we have going on to this right here. This is the device up here. You can see that's the device that we're going to be using. Down here is just our logo. Maybe in the future I can add like a guest or something in there. Then on this side, what you see is that is a thermal camera. It's capturing the scenario of the show right now. And you can see there's a little bit of a slight delay. If anything happens during the show, you may be able to visually see it with the microphone, and with the burst sessions you may be able to hear what's going on. The Heaven box is actually created by Pugster. It's an AppyDroid product, and it's one of the better spirit boxes I prefer out of the AppyDroid stuff. The original AppyDroid spirit box, I had great responses with it, but a lot of the other ones, it was a little challenging for the devices I was trying to use to stay on. It would crash or turn off. The Heaven box, I didn't have those issues. The Infinity box is made by Extreme Senses, same creators as Phasm box, same creator as XTS Spirit box, same creator as X Paranormal Spirit, Paranormal Radio, and the Spirit Talk communication app. Again, if you guys could let me know either through the chat or tweet us, or send a comment below the video which one you would prefer us to go with next. I will definitely look into that. And Sunday I will try to update the show. You can also check out, if you look underneath, there is a little teaser thing where it says watch new episodes of Beyond Our Belief. That is actually a new show we're doing exclusively on Daily Motion. It entails the origins of angels and the origins of demons. First episode is Zozo. Second episode is Archangel Michael. So if you guys haven't checked that out, just go ahead and go to Daily Motion. You can also find the link up at the top right of our YouTube channel, right on the homepage. And that'll take you right over to Daily Motion to check that out. It's only going to be on Daily Motion. It's just an interesting little series I wanted to try to put out there for everybody. So without further ado, I think let's go ahead and turn this on. All right. Already off to a stellar start. Hello? God, turn that down. Hello? Hello, is there anyone here with us? Let's go ahead and pause this real quick. Let's do a burst session real fast. Let's see what we got going on here. Again, this location is 175 years old. It's actually where I reside. But we actually looked into it. It's 175 years old. There haven't been any noted deaths in the building. But we have captured some pretty interesting EVPs. More so on live spirit frequencies in the past month than we have throughout the show, actually. Any spirits within communication, if you're able to communicate, I would appreciate it. Many of us have questions on how you move around, how you get from one place to another place. Are you able to give some sort of a explanation for that? In any spirits and communication, I'm going to slide over just a tad. You are welcome to sit right next to me. You're welcome to sit in the chair in front of me. I'd like you to feel at home. How often do you get to visit your family? Your experience where you are, has it been pleasant? And my last question that I'm going to ask you right now, we'll do another burst session towards the end of this hour session that I'm going to do. Where you are, is it extremely difficult to hear us? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play this back for everybody. Just as an advisory, this can be extremely loud. I'm going to try to continue to do the advisory with playing back on the voice recorder. I am going to hold it up to the mic, so this could get extremely loud. If you're wearing headphones, I just wanted you to be conscientious. I don't want to hurt your ears or blast your ears. So I'm going to go ahead and play this back. And yeah, if you guys hear anything, go ahead and type that in the chat. If you guys hear anything during the session, feel free to type that in the chat as well.
Any spirits within communication, if you're able to communicate, I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it.
I'm hearing a voice there. Let me turn this up just a tad. He heard us?
Many of us have questions on how you move around, how you get from one place to another place. Are you able to give some sort of a explanation for that? And any spirits in communication, I'm going to slide over just a tad. You are welcome to sit right next to me. You're welcome to sit in a chair in front of me. I'd like you to feel at home. How often do you get to visit your family? You experience where you are. Has it been pleasant? And my last question I'm going to ask you right now, we'll do another burst session towards the end of this hour session that I'm going to do. Where you are, where you are, is it extremely difficult to hear us?
Interesting. There's definitely felt like there's a few replies in there, but not as strong as in the past, actually. Let me go ahead and we'll turn this back on. Hello, hello. Let's go ahead and let's make sure the there we go. Turn down the mic gain a little bit. There is quite a few settings with this, and I'm not sure. You guys should be able to see it. You got start, mic gain, echo. I've always, with any of the Echovox, I always turn down the mic gain, just because you tend to get a lot of feedback. No matter what device you're using, you just get a lot of feedback from it. Hello, hello. It's not getting any mic for it, is it? It's kind of odd. Hello, hello. Is there anybody happen to be here with us? If you're able to communicate, would it be possible for you to say your name? Try to speak as slow as you can. Hello? This is very sensitive, very, very sensitive. So anybody using the EVR, you got to try to be careful how loud you're talking and so forth. Got that tribal beat that we used to have with the original Echovox. Dum, dum, dum. Any spirits within communication? Are you able to utilize this device to try to communicate with us? Very... Hello? Okay. Clear it out, clear it out, clear it out. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very nitpicky. Hello? Hello, hello? Let's go to the recording mode. Again, this is the last week we're going to be testing this out. I'm not personally super impressed with it, honestly. I mean, with all the tests we're doing with it, I am not very impressed so far. Let's see. Let's go. Do you guys have a suggestion on a sound bank, actually? If you do, please type that in the chat, and we will go ahead and look for that and try to test that out. And I did try this when I first picked this device up. I actually did try this at first. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to try to not blast everybody's ears. Go ahead and plug this back in. Alright, let's try this. Any spirits in communication? Can you name this artist? Now, any spirits within communication, are you able to let us know who this artist is? Have you ever heard this music before? If you could speak as loud and clear as you could, I'd very much appreciate that. As we were trying to test this out, trying to let individuals know if this device is useful for communication, how this works, and so forth. I'm going to go to one of my personal favorites. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. I'm going to clear this out. There's a little clear button on the right hand side over here. Right over here. Got a little clear button. Right hand upper side. I'm going to go ahead and let's try a different composer. Again, if you guys are typing a name in there. Pee Wee Herman is alive though. So I'm not sure how well that would spin out. I mean, we can figure out the age of the individual that's here. Let me let's see what happens here. Right over here. Right over here. Clear button. Right hand out that side. I'm gonna go ahead and let's try a different composer. Again, if you guys are typing a name in there. Alright, let's try this. Alright, let's go ahead and try that. Yep, Sarah, I do have it connected to an external speaker. Any spirits within communication, if you're able to, could you let us know who this composer is? Any spirits that may be present? Did you listen to classical music when you were alive, or older style music? And if so, who was your favorite composer? Another excellent one is Prokofiev. The Dance of the Nights from Romeo and Juliet. It's a very old song. Hello? Hello, hello? What is it like on the other side? How many of us can you communicate with at once? I'm hearing a voice very faintly, right before the music actually. Would you be able to say Sarah? Would that be possible? My name is Dominic. How many of you are present here with me? How close do you have to be to us to communicate? Do you have to stand on top of us for us to hear you? If you could, and I'm giving you permission, stand right here, right in front of my face, and scream your name. Scream it as loud as you can so I can hear you, if you would. Use my energy if need be. I'm going to turn this off for 1 second, and I'm going to turn it back on. I'd like to give a warm welcomes to Sarah A., Chris Walsh, Paranormal Fan. My Paranormal Corner, thank you so much for all the posts you're putting in there. Appreciate it. Doppelganger, thanks for being in here. Justin Wolf, David Coffin, Jen Treasure Trove. Seeing if I missed anybody. If I missed anybody, oh, Michelle Letchford, thank you so much for coming in here. I just want to acknowledge everybody that's in here. Again, if you guys are hearing anything at all, I would appreciate any comment, anything in the chat, just to let me know what you're hearing. If you have suggestions for things you would like to see me try, questions you'd like me to ask, go ahead and type that in the chat as well. I'm gonna leave the EVR off for a second. Any spirits within communication, if you're able to communicate, how are you? How have you been? Am I annoying the hell out of you by trying to communicate with you? I don't mean to. Spirits or entities or ghosts or whatever you would like to be called, individuals, sir, ma'am, miss, I don't know what you would like to be called. One profound question that we all on this side are very curious about is that you didn't suffer, you didn't have pain when you crossed over to where you are. Does it look to you where you are, does it look the same as you remember, or does it look different? You do not have to feel alone. There are many of us that do this. There are many of us that are trying to communicate with you. Many of us, even individuals that watch these streams, that do their own streams, that would be very happy to communicate with you. Okay, per suggestion of Sarah, because I am seeing what everybody's writing in there as well. Nocturne for piano and C sharp minor. Justin, awesome. I haven't tried that. And I will ask that question as well, David. Spirits or entities or individuals that may be around us. How is the weather? What is the weather like? Are you always cold or are you always warm? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and record. Sarah, I'm going to record that. I like that idea. Un, dos, tres. Un, dos, tres. Uno, dos, tres. Uno, dos, tres. I'm going to actually clear this out real quick. I'm going to say it a little bit louder this time. Uno, dos, tres. Uno, dos, tres. Uno, dos, tres. Just to knock out a noise contamination, I'm actually going to leave the room. I will be outside. It is a little bit cold, but I'll be outside. I'm just going to leave the area. No contamination whatsoever. Let's see what happens. Spirits in communication. I'm going to leave this room. Feel free to try to communicate. If you are nervous to communicate with me, you don't need to be. I will leave this room and you can try to communicate yourself through this. There are individuals that are watching this. The individuals are watching this to try to see if they can hear or see if you truly exist. I would ask and I hope and pray that you can let yourself be heard and let yourself be seen. We're all here to help you. Hello? Who's in here? Hello? Do not be afraid. Do not be frightened. I mean you no harm. I can feel your presence. I can feel your vibration. This is a voice recorder. You're welcome to try to communicate with it. I'm gonna play this back. The candles are still wavering. There's no wind. I'm in a house. There's no breeze. I'm in a house. There's no reason. I mean, that was me blowing. That was extremely odd. Extremely odd. I'm going to go ahead and play you back this burst session. And just an advisory before I blast everybody's ears. This may be extremely loud. I just wanted to forewarn you. If you are wearing headphones, this could be excruciatingly loud. You may want to turn down the volume just a little bit to a comfortable level.
Anyone that's here, any spirits? My name is Dominic. It's a pleasure to try to talk with you. This is a voice recorder. If you talk into this, we can record it, listen back to it, and then possibly be able to hear you. I'm going to leave this on for probably about 45 seconds to a minute.
That's the wrong file. Here we go. I apologize about that.
I mean you no harm.
Keep recording us?
I can feel your presence. I can feel your vibration.
I hear chatter. I hear chatter. Right there, that noise. Can you hear this? Right there. You hear the tap. Can you hear this right after that? You hear a tap and then... Can you hear this? Wow. Wow. One way to get the recorder.
This is a voice recorder. You're welcome to try to communicate with it.
Gets me every time. Whoa, shit. I don't want to be recorded. don't want to be recorded anymore. Huh. Well, yeah. So, if you guys can let me know which device to use next, let me know. Yeah, I'm definitely a little spooked, slightly. But, you know, that's what comes with the territory of doing this type of stuff. I believe the individual is right here. Hello? Okay. Perhaps I'm wrong. Yeah, if you can let me know which device, experience, ghost, entity, individual, person, I don't know what you would like to be called. If you would not like to be recorded, you don't need to come in here. But if you'd like to try to communicate, like to try to tell your story, you are more than welcome to try to communicate. You're more than welcome to try to let me know what you're trying to say. We're not going to be using this device probably ever again. Not a huge fan of it. I love the Echovox. This one, not a big fan right now. Maybe it's just a matter of testing out even more. And everybody, if there are voices in the darkness, we really need to start trying to listen, trying to hear what they have to say. They may be here for a reason. I'm not saying listen to the crazy people in your head, but if there are individuals that are lost and need help, then, you know, it's only right for us to try to do that. I am getting static, actually, on the microphone, which means either this is not working correctly or you are standing very close to me, right near me. But again, you can check out more of our stuff. Don't forget to check out Beyond Our Beliefs, or Beyond Our Belief, whatever it would like to be called. It gives origins of angels, origins of demons. You can find that on Daily Motion. And we will be back Thursday, live spirit frequencies, doing more spirit writing and EVP sessions. And next week, per your suggestion, we will start testing out the Heaven Box or the Infinity Box. Just let me know, and we'll go that route. Everybody have a beautiful night, safe weekend. I'm actually gonna be able to hang out with my aunt. She actually lives kind of far away, so I'll be doing that this weekend. I hope everybody has a good one. If they're talking, let's listen.